If you're a nail technician and you're using electric nail file, then you're definitely dealing with lots of dust. In this video, I'm going to review dust collector by Melodysusie. It's pink. I already have one but white color and been using it for a few months now. So this is going to be not only first impression review, but also I will share my thoughts on using it for quite a while. And also I'm going to do trendy comic book nail art coming up. Hello guys, this is Anastasia and let's do unpacking. This dust collector is pink. Okay, so let's turn it on and see how it works. If we take it off, here we have a filter that you can clean or vacuum, and this is the dust collector itself, and it includes two modes, one that is a little lower and higher. I will keep the original sound so you guys can hear the noise that comes from this dust collector. There are sensor buttons on the side, so you can easily switch from medium to high mode. So if you're working with electric nail file, you will need the high mode, and when you're hand filing, the medium is enough. Now let's try this dust collector on my nails. This is my right hand. My friend Marina did this set for me. I really liked them, but it was 2 months ago, so now it is definitely time. I will be using carbide bead, the max speed 35,000 rotations per minute, and first I'm going to file off the free edge, and then I will be filing off the product from the top. And this is polygel with a little bit of hard gel on top. Since I'm using this dust collector for a few months now, well, another one in white color that I had before, now I definitely can share a long-term user opinion on this one. I used to have another dust collector, but it wasn't very good. I would say it wasn't helping me much. And after that, I didn't have any dust collector for about 3 months. Once I started using Melodysusie dust collector, the difference was huge. There's a slight difference when you're working on yourself or with someone else. When I'm filing my own nails, I'm able to keep my nails super close to the collector, as you can see now on this video, and almost no dust is getting anywhere, like on the table, on my desk. It's only inside of the dust collector. However, when you're working with a client, you will need to keep the hands a little further from this, so there's going to be a little extra dust around. What I'm saying is that do not expect from any dust collector that it is going to collect 100% of the dust. You will still see some small particles on your table, on your shelves, but I would say it is at least 70% less than what I had before when I was working without any dust collector. Considering its size and it is portable, this is the perfect dust collector for me because I can simply take it with me and use in another location. You can easily use it if you're a mobile nail technician and you do not have a certain workspace. So I would say for its size and price, it's definitely doing its job very well. There are so many different tools in the nail industry that we need to make our life easier, but dust collector is a super important one because it's not only to make our lives easier, but it's also about health. Even though hopefully you guys are using mask, protective gloves, you're wearing a special outfit when working and dealing with the dust, we still inhale a little bit. So if you're using dust collector, it's going to be a lot less than that. Do not forget to clean this filter after each client, and at the end of the day, I recommend you to vacuum it, so you're going to keep it super clean. Meanwhile, I'm almost done with the product removal on my nails, so I would say this test drive is definitely passed. Before we proceed to another hands-on test drive, let's check if this dust collector is powerful enough. I'm turning on the max speed and I will try it with a piece of paper. You can see that it's holding up very well, and even when I turn it upside down, it's still there. Alright, let's proceed to my final test drive. My model today, her name is Catalina. Let's do new extensions for her, so we will need to trim her nails. We will also need to dry manicure new extensions, and I really wanted to try this trending nail art, which is comic book nails or cartoon nails. I will start by trimming her long, beautiful nails. By the way, when you're doing product removal or fills, so you're dealing with the products, I recommend you to turn on the top speed on the dust collector. But when you're doing just hand filing or shaping the nails or trimming the nails, you can turn it to the medium speed. Then I proceed to hand filing her nails. I will be using 180 grit file to do this, just to make sure we do not have any sharp corners or edges. And then we need to do dry manicure. I will start by pushing back her cuticles with orange wood stick. Then I proceed to working with electric file. I'm using flame-shaped bead with red abrasive mark. The speed is 17,000 rotations per minute. I'm using this one to push back the cuticles, to clean the sidewalls, and to slightly push back the cuticles. After that, we need to take off the surface shine. I will be using 180 grit buffer to do this. I do not recommend to turn off the dust collector anytime you are doing some kind of filing, shaping, or dealing with the cuticles, because we still have small particles and dust that is better if it will be kept in the dust collector. I continue using this when I'm trimming the cuticles as well, because they are going to stay inside. So the only time I think it's okay to turn it off or even to put it away when you're applying the color or doing product application. I'm almost done with the prep, and now it's time to do extensions. Since we decided to do comic book nails, it is definitely better to do extensions than overlay, and one of the fastest ways to do this is to use soft gel tips. So this is the one we decided to use. We will be doing square shape, and I will be using this nude colored soft gel tips. So first we need to pick the sizes that perfectly match with the size of the nails, and then we need to apply dehydrator, non-acid primer, as well as the base coat, and cure it in LED for 30 seconds. This time I was super focused on trying dust collector as well as doing nail art, so I didn't really feel like spending too much time on extensions. So in this case, soft gel tips are really super helpful. So you only apply some gel on the tip, apply it on the nail, then you can freeze cure it in LED lamp, but do not forget to fully cure it in a full-size lamp for 1 minute. And just like that, we have beautiful extensions within like 20 minutes. I think that this shape is going to look great with this design. So I only need to use a hand file to slightly shape the free edge, just to get rid of this dot that usually comes in the middle of the soft gel tips. And then we can do color applications. When you're done working with a client, you can clean the dust collector. I would like to show you how much dust we have after dry manicure only. I did not do product removal for this client. Let's do some nail art now. My recommended feed on Instagram, on YouTube, on Pinterest is just full of these kinds of designs. So it was so hard to pick the color, and then we decided that classic red might be a great solution. So first I applied 2 coats of red, cure it. Then I created this black frame. Then I added some top coat in the black to create the glare, and another white glare on the other side. So this design is surprisingly easy to do. Finally, we need to seal it with a matte top coat. This is very important because I tried it with a glossy top coat. I will show you what it looks like in a couple moments. So here we have two nails that look glossy, and this is not it, trust me. When you apply matte top coat, this is the idea of cartoon nails or comic book nails. Let me guys know what do you think. I personally love this design and even feel like maybe I should do another one for myself. Thank you so much for watching. The links to the dust collector will be in the description box as usual. Oh my god, look how cute this design looks when it's outside. If this is your first time here on my channel, consider subscribing, as I post nail art tutorials and product reviews just like this one every week. See you in my next one. Goodbye.